guys, this is Cubyr, and for tutorial week day 3, I'll be teaching you how to solve the Kilominx. So this is the Shangshao Kilominx. You can buy it from a link that I'll put in the description. And if you have any questions about this tutorial, feel free to comment down below. So, first of all, I won't be using really any big algorithms. I'll just be using really short sequences of moves, or just no sequences at all, to solve this puzzle. So let's scramble it. So once it's scrambled, you need to look for, let's say, the white pieces, although you could do it for any color, but white is the easiest to find. So here are two white pieces that match up, since they don't both have red on them. I won't be spending too much time on this layer, and then you'll simply insert one of them to be with the other piece. This piece goes right here. Oh, messed that up. This piece goes right here. And this piece, it doesn't insert quite as easily, so you're just going to bring it along and then back over. So once you've done that, you need to find 5 pieces that are right next to the bottom layer. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then you'll need to insert them. That's the second step. So here's one of them. It has red and green on it. So you'll just bring this over so that this will be the tan side. You can't see it since there's no center here, but this will be the tan side since the red and green match up, and this is facing you. So just bring this down. And then let's find the green and purple piece. It's right here. So just bring it over and down. Purple and yellow. It's already inserted, so just bring it up, over, and down. Yellow and blue. And then finally, blue and red. So once you've done that, you have the first layer, first step, and the 5 pieces after it, the next step. So for the third step, you're going to find the pieces that need to be inserted in between the pieces in the second step. So the last purple piece is right here. Bring it up, over, and then bring this piece up, and then over to insert it into the bar, and then bring it down. Blue, we have it right here. Red, green, and yellow. So, the next step, the step that you've all been waiting for, the basically OLL step. This is where you orient, in this case, all the gray pieces upwards, and it's very easy to do this. You start by putting any piece that hasn't been solved. This one's been solved, but you could choose any other piece to put in the slot I'm about to talk about. You put it in the slot right here, in the front right. And then just insert one of them into the front right and do R prime, D prime, R, D until that piece is solved. So R prime, D prime, R, D, R prime, D prime, R, D, R prime, D prime, R, D. And now it's solved. So what you do, you don't rotate the cube or anything, because look, this is still somewhat scrambled. So you're going to do a U move and insert another cube into this slot. Don't worry if it's a little bit scrambled down here, that will get fixed. And then do it for this cube. R prime, D prime, R, D, R prime, D prime, R, D. And always remember to do the D move at the end of the algorithm, or else it'll mess things up. So don't just do R prime, D prime, R. So again, do a U move. Don't worry if it's still scrambled. R prime, D prime, R, D, R prime, D prime, R, D. Bring it up. And finally, the last one, R prime, D prime, R, D, R prime, D prime, R, D. And then the layers that were closer to the bottom will fix themselves and you won't have any of those weird cases anymore. And if you still have a weird case where part of this is scrambled, that probably means that you messed up the R prime, D prime, R, D, or maybe one of the pieces on the top still isn't solved correctly, so you need to look for that. Now for the final step. This is just where you need to switch around some of these pieces, and it doesn't matter what case you have. There aren't multiple cases or anything. I'm just going to be showing you a very simple set of moves that can help you finish up solving the cube. So what you're going to do, again, you're going to need an unsolved cube in that front right slot, and then you're going to do R prime, D prime, R. Don't do the D. Just leave it like this. And then you're going to do a U move so that you find the piece that's supposed to, where this piece is supposed to be. This piece has orange and blue. It's supposed to go right here. So insert the orange and blue piece into this slot and then do R prime, D, R. Then this goes here. So do a U move, R prime, D prime, R. You basically alternate between which one you're doing. And then finally, this one goes in this slot, so move it over, R prime, D, R. I'll do another case just so that you can get the hang of what I'm doing. Alright, so here's another case for you. This is a different one, and you could use like a specific algorithm, but again, I'm just going to be teaching you the R prime, D prime, R case. So for this, let's choose this piece to put in the slot. So bring it down, over, then put this into the slot because that's where this piece goes. Since it's orange and green, I'll go right here. So put this piece into the slot, R prime, D, R prime. So you're inserting that. And then this piece goes where this should be. Bring it over, R prime, D prime, R. And then finally, there's just one slot left, so R prime, D, R. So if you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And for tomorrow, day 4, we will be doing the super floppy cube / floppy cube. So I'll see you tomorrow. Stay tuned. And I'll see you next time.